That was the acoustic version of La Bruja by Mike Musik. If you enjoyed that piece, I will put the details in the description box. Some interesting facts. La Bruja, known as the witch in English, is a traditional folk song from the state of Veracruz in Mexico. It is actually about a tale of seduction and courtship by a lady. And interestingly enough, this song is a popular choice for the fandango or courtship dance in the region. If there are any Mexicans out there, let me know in the comments about any other interesting facts about this dance or song. Right, we're gonna go back to playing Grim Fandango Remastered. I also apologize for any rumbling noise that you might be hearing up in the background. There's a lot of renovation happening where I am, and today is relatively not as loud as some days when I couldn't make any recordings at all. Anyway, without further ado, we shall head back into the game. We are playing as Manny Calavera, and this is year 3 of the Day of the Dead. And we have left Rubacava and we are on a ship in a previous session we have received news from Salvador via carrier pigeons that there are some customs officials who are actually assassins trying to come and kill me, or at least capture me and take me back for questioning. So we're gonna head inside.
Ensign!
All these people are sprouted. Oh no.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. I'm not gonna disrupt the evidence.
Back down.
Oh, no.
Seems that everybody's sprouted. This is how gruesome it is.
Hey! He's back here!
Sack him!
And Glottis to the rescue.
Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we wanna check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
We're actually not that safe in reality. Let's talk to Glottis. Can we actually talk to him? Somehow there's a bit of a bug there. But let's take a look outside.
Looks like the anchor's down.
And we have an anchor over here. And let's take a look. Let's take a look at this piece of anchor, this piece of metal chain.
Looks like the anchor's down.
Okay. We're going to... Okay, seems I really can't talk to Glottis. But here's the engine.
Híjole. Glottis sure did a number on that old diesel. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear on out of here.
I tried. Oh, I tried. But I failed. It's not powerful enough.
Hey, maintain, sailor.
That's fine. Glottis is just panicking a little.
That's the throttle for the port side engine. That's the throttle for the port side engine.
How about this
That's
one?
the throttle for the port side engine.
Okay, let's...
Not picking that up.
So this will actually move us in some way. So what we will do is we'll be playing around with this for a little bit.
Híjole. If it were just... Hey, maintain, sailor.
Let's see what we can.
Looks like the anchor's down.
Can we pick it up with our trusty scythe? I don't quite remember how it works, but that's the beauty of adventures games.
Probably be easier to raise it with the motor.
Gonna head back this way. So that's the motor. Actually, wait. There's a button over here.
That's the starboard anchor control.
Okay, so we're gonna play around with it. And we are going to, let's see, we're going to, like I said, I don't quite remember how this works. I'm gonna play around with this. Actually, no, I'm gonna exit this once more. And we're gonna push the button again. Just sort of let the anchor down. And let's see, we'll maybe go in this direction. Okay, well, we're on this side. And let's see if we can move on the other side. Okay. And let's try raising this anchor up. Like I said, this takes a little bit of a time to figure out. Oh, there we go. And we have raised both anchors. And we're going to select our trusty scythe. The one tool that has never let us down.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
There we go.
Well, there you go.
And we are going to let this down, most likely.
I don't want to mess with my delicate creation here.
And let's see if... Actually, no, I'm gonna be pulling this apart.
Glottis, cover your ears.
And we've made a rip on this side.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
Made a rip. And let's get us out of here. Can we get us out of here? Or maybe we should take our play around with this again.
If I mess with these anchors anymore, we might go down with the ship.
We can make a run for it. We've actually named the ship Lola.
Just a little farther, Glottis.
Okay, we've landed at the bottom of the sea.
Manny, choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Let's take a walk around here, maybe.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
Híjole, he looks like he's been down. Amigo!
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine.
I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I hope you enjoyed that. They're actually going for a walk. But in fact, it's just going in one big circle around the wreck. Here we go.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Okay.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
But the thing is, you've been walking around in circles for many years.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Aruba Cava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
Oldest trick in the book.
is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
What?
Who? These guys? Oh, they don't mess with old Chapito. I'm too bright for 'em. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine,
You all right?
I'm gonna let it shine.
Hang in there, Mano.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it Hey, lay off. Let go, let go, let go.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
Manny, is that...
The pearl! Whee! I knew I'd find her someday! I'm rich! 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 Rich!
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Ay ay ay, we've come across an octopus.
I'm not going down there while that I think we found our transportation.
Basically a submarine, but probably not a good idea to go approach it just right.
I'm not going down. Gladys, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no! I'm scared! I'm staying up here with you!
Let's go that way.
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me. Watch those hands, clams. Not quite as famous as the pearl is the slimy, barnacle-covered old rock of legend. I don't want to get tangled up in those. When I get that desperate for food, maybe.
Hey, lay off! Let go! Let go! Let go! You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
She's coming back.
Looks like we're heading south! But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except the edge! Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
We actually don't know where we are, but we do know that we are at the edge. And we see some workers. I have to admit, the way the octopus uses its tentacles to steer a submarine, that's pretty clever. Let's go up.
I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Yeah, good idea. And we have come to the scary looking place. Let's take a look around.
Children's books. Meche,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
This is sad. Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our
Parents?
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man.
Yeah, go away.
Not exactly the best way to talk to children. And all they hear was fat commission.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
Well, we've actually seen those ravens with human heads before, back in year 2 at the beginning of the Rubicava section.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
Yep, we're pretty mean. Let's take a look at our desk.
I like my old desk better. No drawers. Not moving any furniture today.
And we're gonna explore a little bit. Go back to where the room we're at. Oh.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Clearly Meche hates us.
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't.
And she's taken up smoking as well.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork. Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
Well, we now know the truth. Domino is actually working for Hector Lemons. Clearly, Maximino is also working for Hector. Or at least have some business dealings with him. Let's talk to Domino.
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape. Domino! Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way...
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
Uh-huh, now we know the truth. And it's true that they were stealing those 99 tickets out of these good souls. You remember, those 99 are the golden tickets that will allow you to cross the land of the dead in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. Clearly there is a lot of corruption happening.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it! You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
1 ticket for you, 1 for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Well, we know that there was a lot of corruption that's been covered through this interaction between Manny and Domino.
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
She's pissed at us. She's real pissed at Manny. Let's head back down the elevator and see what's outside. Now that we talked to everybody. Okay, it's taking us this way. Let's see what there is to do. Oh, there's a conveyor belt. Don't know where this takes us. Okay, it takes us to this processing plant over here. So I don't know what the process is. Given that the light bulbs are only there for side business. Oh, okay. This is a crane. That we can actually move about. Okay. No exit for now. And I don't think there's anything here. Nope, there's nothing here, so we'll head back down. We do know there's a crane up there that we can use. Can I go that way? Probably not. Let's jump back. And there's a lever here. Can we actually move it?
How convenient.
Let's see what happens when we play around with the lever. Oh, it goes in the other direction. That's fine, we'll go back. Let's see what there is over here.
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
There's nothing to see over there. Oh! Oh!
Freaking.
So he's here.
Stupid chisel.
Freaking overpowered by his choice of tools.
Chapito! Huh? Who? Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bust-off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito.
If you say so. I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
My scythe.
You'd be willing to part with that?
No.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right. Freaking.
It works exactly as it does in the barter system.
Get down there without this current taking me over the edge. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we're heading back up. Are we in trouble? Okay, looks like Gladys didn't die after all. And we are on the SS Lambada. The very SS Lambada that took Meche away 2 years ago.
Gladys! You're okay!
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen! I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
I think this baby...
Oh yeah, I was just...
Okay, so we know that we're gonna have to somehow lug this boat back up with one chain that's actually right at the edge, just hanging. Okay, we're gonna head back this way, make our way through the currents. So we need to somehow drag the SS Lambada back out. We actually do that though. Now we also need a gun and something to trade. Because we need a bustle. Let's see, do we... Gun goes up and down. Nope, doesn't happen.
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
So we still need to go back to the original starting position in order to get back down. Okay, let's head back. Back this way. Now that we kind of surveyed the entire surroundings, we need a gun, and we need to trade for it. If you remember what Meche said earlier, is that those stockings were difficult to get. A lot of items were based on a trade system. Basically a very, very prison-like economy.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
Let's mess around with the ashtray for a little bit.
Oh, my stockings! They're ruined! And this was my best pair! You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Let's see if we can get her to. Probably not.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you.
Well, I think...
That's not where I intended to go. I do have a pair of stockings. Let's go back. Talk to Pugsy and BB again.
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, would one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
Your light bulbs don't work.
Your light bulbs all smell like boogers.
Ha! Nobody thinks you're funny anymore.
Oh, yeah? Well, everybody in this cage is smarter than you.
Everybody except for you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm especially smarter than you.
In your dreams.
In your baby bed that's all wet 'cause you wet in it.
Shut up!
Bedwetter.
I said shut up!
No, really. I have to sleep with an umbrella down here.
Oh, yeah? Well, at least I never asked Meche to marry me.
What?
Miss Colomar, you're so pretty. Will you marry me?
I never said that.
Oh, Miss Colomar.
Stupid baby blue beanie bedwetter.
Pugsy the Bugsy lies like a rugsy.
Will you two just shut up?
God, I love to hear them argue. That was some of the funniest things I've heard so far in this session.
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here. Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
Oh, we got the hammer.
You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up.
That's all we have right now on this. Let's look at the hammer.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Okay, we're gonna do something just to get a little bit of an Easter egg. Let's head this way. And let's head back to Domino's office.
Sir, do you have an appointment? Ida Pugsy and you.
Well,
Please put that. Okay, you can take out the tiny hammer if you want.
no, I don't think I could take his laughter a second time.
That was embarrassing. So we head back out.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm-
Ida you.
Well,
It's a little bit of a mix-up. Let's head back down here. And let's go down. And let's go find...
Freaking. Why, I oughta.
Go this way.
Stupid chisel.
Doesn't quite like the chisel.
Huh? Who?
Doesn't like the chisel.
What?
Because it's too heavy.
Long,
please.
hold still.
Yo, Vito, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay. Doo-doo.
And we've got the bus stall.
La-dee-da-dee. Da-dee-da.
Here we go.
Ah! Quit yelling!
How'd you get a bus stop?
And a truck.
Well, you don't
Go.
Actually, I want to trade him
Quit.
for something.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
A drink.
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is. Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
A hug.
Nope. That's the one thing I ain't got for you.
A boat.
There you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle me?
Ciao.
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
My friend Glottis to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item. I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
I can't think of anything else.
Think small, like a knife or dirty books.
You got that stuff?
Well, no, but practically everything else.
How'd you get a bus stop?
And a tray.
I want to trade.
Well, what? Thinks? Well, no.
Well,
Go.
Okay, looks like we're gonna have to take our stockings out. Here we go.
hey, Cheppy, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Gives us a gun, but we don't have bullets.
Doom-ba-doo. Ba-dum-da-da.
Time to head back to Meche. She seems to be after a gun. Head back upstairs. Hope you're all enjoying year 3 of Grim Fandango Remastered so far. Let's head back to Meche.
Here. What good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake bing bars. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little cutscene over there. When we come back next time, we are going to try and bust Meche out from her prison. And I'll be ending this Let's Play session right here. And once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.